Okay, this is Animal Paradise. Here we are with the pellet. And the pellets, this is mixture there. We have all kinds of things mixed inside there. And then this is the pelletizing process is coming up. We have a video last time of where we mix the feed. Here is the pelletizer pelletizing it out. It's going faster. There is it. It is hot. You're going to spread it. You spread it down for it to get cold. For it to get cold. Yeah, we have a bucket. That's that. Going. It's pelletizing it. So you can do as much as you can do when there is light. Just continue to put the feed mix in and then you got pellets out. I'm not sure this video is going to make YouTube because it's going to be short, so I'm going to put on my status and send to one or two groups. Yeah, we have a bucket of the pelleted feed. Now I'm going to take this thing down to those goats where they are eating it. Yeah. Now this pelletizer is very hot. This thing is very hot. It's very hot. Yeah, that's the process. That's it in action. That's it in action. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to off the machine. Then we'll go and check, give it to goats. And let's see how the goats are eating it. This one is still hot. It's still hot. I'll stop. Oh, you both say dream come true. Go and bring key. Let's go and give those goats. There, hear me. My phone is very good for video. What do you want to eat now? Don't spoil my video. Give me khaki. Blay.
You have not paused your video.
No. Give me khaki. I want to go and give goats this season. I'm not a real human being. living among humans. I'm gonna bring khaki. Okay. This is Animal Paradise. Yeah. I'm at the middle of the farm. Today Saturday, we came down to the farm today to do small thing. Yeah, there's a small construction work we are doing in the farm area, so we came to work on it. But meanwhile, I want to talk on what a farm owner should prepare himself for. Yes, a farm owner should prepare himself for some things. Take for instance, like I said one other time, that it is not enough to have love for animals. You will not be successful in your goat farming simply because you have the money to buy everything that needs to be bought, and that won't guarantee success. There is a point in goat farming where it's not money, it's just knowledge and either availability or the ability to apply the knowledge, which sometimes we call management, and sometimes we call it management. When you if you're going to have a farm, a goat farm, or you want to do well in your goat farming, you just have to strategize on how to implement the knowledge. There is a point of buying a land. There are things you need to know before you buy land. There are things you need to know after you buy the land. To buy a land, you need a land that has network, mobile network, because you're going to put cameras there to monitor your boys. You're going to be calling them on phone. They need to be phone there. I know sometimes those large lands, network may be fluctuating. You can get a network booster on your farmland. Then you're going to fence. There are two types of fencing. The brick fencing. If you're in Nigeria, you know what I mean by brick fencing. Brick fencing look as if it's very expensive, but on the long run, it's not so expensive. It's permanent, it's forever and ever. Then we have chain link, which is a little bit not so expensive, but it's a temporary kind of fencing, semi-temporary. It's not going to last forever. It's not going to last as long as the brick fencing. It will last for a long time. After fencing, you build your pen, you build your workers' quarters, and then you bring in the breeds. Someone will ask, what's the best breed? There is no best breed. The breed you're going to do is the breed that you like, and also the breed that is common in the area that you are in, the breed that has a market in the region that you are in. Are you seeing it? The cost of dollar exchange is getting higher. The cost of exotic breed is also getting higher. And the Boas and the Kalaharis here in Nigeria now, they are climbing beyond 3 million naira upward. Are you seeing it? It's expensive. You can get them fine to boost your breed, to boost the animals in your farm, fine. We have the Nigerian dwarf and the Sokoto red. We have the Sahelian. All of them are good. You bring them in. Whatsoever breed you want to bring them in. That's not where I'm going. All these things I've been talking about since, your money can get them done. Your money can get them done. The part I want to talk about is that the farm owner must learn to know how to manage his farm, either as he's present, or whether when he's present, or if he's absent, he has to get someone who can interpret his instruction in his farm. And most times we tend to use the word manager, and most people who carry that name cannot actually deliver on that duty. And they carry the name as a farm manager, but they cannot deliver the responsibility of a farm manager. So consciously, I don't always use it. I use the word farm workers. And farm workers, because at the end, it is the owner that ends up managing his own thing. It's the owner that wake up and say, okay, tomorrow morning you should do this, tomorrow morning you should do this, next tomorrow you should do this, or that tomorrow you should do this. It's the owner that keeps on managing, giving instructions and manages. Why a manager is supposed to run it, and then supposed to run it, but hardly before you see someone who will run the system for you stresslessly. Hardly. If you see anybody that is running the system for you, okay, put your eye for ground. That has a meaning. Put your eye for ground. Some people can be eye service workers, giving you answers that you need, but meanwhile they have a kind of a criminal plan. A criminal plan. So they may just be answering your questions and winning your hearts, but at the end they are going to put hole in your pockets. I seen it. So put your eye for ground on those. But majorly, I want to say that the farm owner must learn some things. You should be able to learn how to manage the animals. You should be able to know how to identify when animals need attention. When animals need attention. Over the years, we've learned a lot of things. If you have your animals, I told my workers one time, I said, these goats are reporting people to me. They were laughing. they were laughing that how can the goats be reporting us to you? I said, you guys have not fed them since morning. If a goat has not eaten since morning, you will know his behavior. Because you've been with them. You will know if they're hungry, you will know. If they have taste, if it's water they need, you will know. I'm busy now, later. If it's water they need, you will know. When they need water, you will know that this one is water that they need. If you are sitting down here and then there's a strange animal like a snake or a wild animal that is threatening the snake, the goats, you're hearing their noise, you should be able to know that the cry that those goats are crying, it means something. Let us go. What does it mean? If a snake bites a goat, you should be able to know the cry when it's crying for fear, crying for tension, crying for something's attacking it. And that cry is different from the cry when it cry when it's hungry. I see the same thing in the night. If you see an animal enters into their pen, you should be able to understand their noise. Now, these are all the responsibilities of a farm owner. A farm owner. When you come to your farm and you see that all your animals are not they are not properly fed, you should be able to know the signs of malnutrition. You should be able to know the signs of worms, a high load of worms on the animals. This is the farm owner. So you don't just invest money without making research. And when you want to go into goat farming, it's a kind of a different lifestyle, a different life entirely. So you're going to learn. You're going to school yourself on how to do this, your new adventure, properly. You school yourself. Have you seen it? You school yourself. So you don't just say, okay, I want to buy goats. You just buy goats. I love goats and I buy goats. When the goats are going to be sick, you should be able to know. Or the manager there should be able to know that, I think I went to somebody's farm yesterday and I told him that this is your goat, the way he's behaving. Bring him, we're going to give him Oxitec. Before he now starts saying, hey, by seeing it, you should be able to identify that all other goats are running up and down, they are active. This particular one is staying in one corner and facing the fence. He is not praying. The goat is not praying by facing the fence. He's not praying. He's not facing the wailing wall of the Jews. The Jews have a wailing wall. When they are praying, they face the wall and be praying. When your goat face a wall, he's not praying. The wall is on the wailing wall. So you should be able to identify that something is wrong with it. And then if you have 15 goats together in one place, or more than 15 goats, you see that every other goat is beating one particular goat. Know that goat is about to be sick or is already sick. Because when a goat is sick, other goats will be beating it. It can be a big goat too. But the fact that it's no longer as healthy as they are, they'll be beating it and chasing it away. And then also you must also know that goats have rank. They have rank. And if you understand their rank, then you see that a goat of a lower rank is beating that a goat of a bigger rank. You know that the goat is sick. And goats have rank. If there are 100, if there are even 200 pieces in one place, there is somebody there that is number 1. There is somebody there that is number 99. There's somebody there that is number 200. In all the rank. They are all there. And the farm owner, that's his responsibility. Because if you don't know a lot of things about your farm or your goats, your workers are going to be telling you stories. It is not their responsibility to know these things. It is your own responsibility. The owner must understand the well-being of his animals. They are your property. They belong to you. They don't belong to the manager. They don't belong to the workers. Those guys are there for their salary. But you are the owner. You must be able to school yourself. When I mean school yourself, I mean both social media browsing, read books, ask questions, join groups, put your eye on the ground. Putting your eye on the ground is a kind of a street idiom, but it means that observe. Even on the camera, set your camera and be observing, even though maybe you are far away. Be observing your animals, be observing them on the camera. Put camera to cover everywhere in your farm. Everywhere. It's not an excuse that you are overseas, the farm is in Nigeria, you don't know what's going on there. You can know what's going on. If you have cameras, there's a man I know, he has more than 10 cameras in his farm. So, like I was saying, it is not an excuse to say that I'm overseas, I'm not able to see what's going on in my farm. It's not an excuse. You can put cameras everywhere to cover all the places in your farm. And like I said, that there's someone that has 10 cameras in his farm. Each pen should have a camera. You watch the animals. You'll be the one to call your workers and say, Oga, my worker, go one goat, one born for night, so go there. And you go and check them. Because 99.9% of the workers does not care for the animals. They don't have a heart care. The care for the animals is not in their heart, but the care and the love for the animals is in the heart of the owner. So those guys are just there rendering their services for their money. And some of the time, some of them they don't even want to render services. They just want the money. And so if you're going to leave your investments in the hands of those guys, it's going to go down. And so the farm, okay, the water don't finish. Okay. How many remain now?
All of these two, you don't use them for maintaining.
All right. Put the jerrycan for motor. So I came to my farm. I'm doing small thing here. So as I was relaxing, I was trying to make video. But so the farm owner should be able to learn a lot of things about animals. If your animals are needing medicine, how do you know? If your animals are needing food, can you know? If your animals are needing water, can you know? Yes. All these things you learn. What noise do they make if they are needing water? What noise do they make if they are needing food? How do they behave if they are hungry? If there is something inside their pen, a dangerous animal inside their pen, how is their behavior? You'll be chasing them in, trying to chase them inside that pen. They will not want to enter that pen. You don't know that something is there. They know, they saw it. Now you say, how this go? They are stubborn, they are stubborn, they are stubborn. They are not stubborn. There's something threatening them inside there. All these are the responsibilities, or most of these are the responsibilities of a farm owner. You just have to learn how the animals are and how to attend to them. That is what you will teach the workers that are coming. And those workers that are coming, you will teach them. Like I said before, the way that they used to rear goats in the village is not the way to train goats in a farm. Some of these boys will come and say, in my father's house we had goats, in my village we have goats. Even as I'm talking to you now, in my village I have 17 goats. Before I came, 20 gave birth. They will tell you all sorts of things. They just want to get your money. At the end, you give them those goats to take care of. You're going to be seeing mortalities everywhere. There's one crazy worker I had one time. He was crazy. I told him that every night, carry all these goats inside the house and lock it. He said, no, in their village, you know how many baby goats I lost because of that stupidity. He doesn't take the baby goat to the pen where they are supposed to stay. He leave them with their mothers. Because they are supposed to bind with their mothers sometimes. They will born, he will leave them there. I see it. So the worker, the farm owner, must have a lot of things in his sleeves, a lot of knowledge. It's not just enough to invest money into it. The money, putting money into it will not guarantee success. You don't put her? Okay.